A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking about the message and the guidance that came with it. The message is by obviously the collective DM, and this is for those people who were in a relationship. When I say relationship, I mean a proper relationship where you both were committed and you guys were going out and you were dating each other, your families knew. So it's not like it was just one-sided or it wasn't clear. This particular channeling is for those people who were in a very clear, committed relationship that went on for a while. So the masculine is saying that I am sorry, I apologize for what I did. More than being sorry towards the feminine, he is feeling sorry for himself. He is maintaining that he got manipulated by other people. It could be one person who had a very strong impact on his life. It could be a whole family, a whole gang that was literally trying very hard to separate the lovebirds. It was probably a sister. A feminine energy also is very strong out here. Yeah, so I am also using my chakra cards just because there is also guidance. All of the channelings that I do, they come with not only the message but also what you should do. I mean, obviously you're going through that problem, but next is what? What are you supposed to do now about it? So he is obviously very sorry. He's very, very, very sad and upset. And this has taken a bit of time for him to understand it. So initially when he believed the other people, he did not listen to the feminine at all. She tried to talk to him, she tried to convince him. She told him that don't do this, it will drain you more, it will trouble you more. Maybe today you think that yeah, somebody is right because they love you, but I also love you. So at that point in time, he is confused because he feels that, the love of his own people, he's just basically trying to quantify by using time. Because he knew those people for a really long time. So he was like, no, that person cannot be wrong about you, about me, about this relationship. That person knows me very well. That person is my friend, blah, 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 and all of that. Or this person is my well-wisher, my confidante. This person has never done anything wrong to me, has always helped me, he, she, whosoever it is. And that's why I said that not just one person. In some cases it could be one, in some cases it could be many. Okay? But all of them got in together and made a joke out of this relationship. And I know that the divine feminine or whosoever is playing the role of the feminine energy, it could be the boy, it could be the girl. Couple of people I know personally also have spoken to me about it who went through it, and not all of them were females, they were males. So I'm back, people. I just now picked up cards for you. This is for the masculine and this is for the feminine, and I'm also sharing the video clip because I don't know how and why, but the mute button was on, so nothing actually, no voice actually got recorded. But anyway, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Everything is possible when we do these things, when we do channelings and readings. Now, because I'm doing a combination, I'm asking the masters and the guides, spirit guides, to help me out, with two scenarios here. So basically the first scenario that was given to me, that he got manipulated by someone, a specific person, to believe that the feminine was not the right one. And this is what came in. What did he do? What's happening? He is not the one who chose another karmic. The first scenario is where he does not choose a karmic, but he chooses his work. So he's a workaholic guy. He chose a job, he chose a career, he chose a business, he chose something over the feminine, even though he was very heartbroken, he was very sad, and he he was just testing the feminine way too much. And when you know you are full of doubts and you're testing a person a lot, then you will find something that you will not like, or you will find something that will make you doubt them more. So this person who manipulated the masculine was really good, and you really can't pinpoint what was their reason, because they definitely were not well-wishers. That person was not a well-wisher. It could be a sister, brother, best friend, mother, father, anybody, but one single person. Okay. And the second scenario is, let me take out, oh yeah, I also want to mention that the one who chose work, the one who chose work, his feminine got enlightenment. Do you see it? It could be possible that they already had a false twin journey before meeting each other. So they were both really advanced in their journey, and they were both looking for nothing but true love. So when true love did not work out for him, it did not happen as he thought, because he wasn't even thinking of marriage or engagement or even commitment or anything. He was just simply thinking that she's the one, I love her, and that's it. That's all that he was thinking. So when he was manipulated, or he was coaxed into believing the opposite of it, his world was shattered. But what he did was, he treated her very badly too, because he was like, no, you're not good for me, you're not the right person for me, your behavior, your body language, your mannerisms, the way you live, the way you are, I don't know who you are and what you want. And you know, everything that she did, he put a question mark on her. But then she also, another strong, very strong individual is being shown to me. She didn't really care. She's a very childlike person, a very childlike personality. She just kept doing her inner work, even when he walked away from her and he submerged himself into work. In fact, it could also be possible that every time she tried to connect with him, or every time she tried to talk things out, he would say that I'm busy because I have work, I cannot do this because I have work. And maybe he also told her that you also need to get something to do. You're completely, free person. You don't have anything to do in life. While she was actually very deep into inner work. The feminine has to be someone who is very deep into inner work. Otherwise, this stage is impossible to achieve. And I'll tell you another reason why I'm saying this is because usually in my research work also, in my area of work also, men who choose a job or who choose a business or who choose something other than a relationship. So he was not into a relationship thing, and he was not also into any other woman, any other girl or anything else. So the only thing he wanted to do was work, because he was like that, this is what I'm being given. He has been like that. He was really into her. So anything which could replace her was not another person. It had to be some other dream, some other goal, a business. Maybe he moved away to some other place. But definitely he still possesses love for her, because he has been trying to replace her love with work. But then another thing that I'm being shown over here is very interesting, that he chose something he really loved. So it was literally like second love to him. So first love is the feminine, and it's like another true love. So he did not choose a person, but he chose something else which he really enjoys. So he got very deep into it. So I'm not gonna call it something negative. And the mirroring is so interesting, that he is busy doing something he loves while she gets enlightenment. And how it worked, I'll tell you. It is so amazing and interesting. The download I'm getting right now, what he did to her was, he impacted on her throat chakra. He maybe said something mean to her. He maybe questioned her communication skills. He questioned something, which had to do a lot, like something very close to her. Like he probably called her out on her work, which maybe required her to speak to other people. So he spoke to her in such a way that the throat chakra of feminine got opened up. And she is going to give him this. After she gets the enlightenment, her solar plexus, her third chakra, because enlightenment is always connected to third chakra, she gets so advanced and awakened and so confident. So this is also for confidence. Okay, he was already a confident guy, so he was doing whatever he wanted to do. Also, what I can sense from these two cards is that both of them had done pretty much a great deal of inner work even before they met each other. So when they met each other, it was very clear to them that this is the one for me, the feminine and the masculine. In fact, it could be energy that, you know, that she could be having masculine energy, but she was chasing him, and he was having feminine energy, but he was running away, and then the role got reversed. And then, you know, this cycle was played about like few times, which irritated him, which gave him some doubts. So when he discussed it out with his friends or with his people, they might have told him that no, she's not the one for you, because a true lover, a true girlfriend, or, you know, anybody, partner would not do this to you. They will not treat you this way, blah, blah, blah. So he obviously did not know about, you know, spiritual awakening or anything. So clear, and this is so interesting that I picked up this card for the feminine and this one I picked up for the masculine, but the answer that came out is just perfect, guys, perfect from the twin flame dynamic that we come across. Okay, now I'm going to take out the cards for the second scenario. The second scenario which I was given, that the masculine chose a karmic, another person. So what's the scene with them? I'm going to take out a card for the masculine first, in front of you, right in front of you. Chakra cards are really good because they also pinpoint, you know, what exactly, which chakra, you know, is to be touched upon, or which chakra is getting impacted right now. So, okay, this is for the masculine, soulmate, okay, foundation, root chakra, and this is forgiveness, feminine. Okay, so again, look at the, I'll put them next to each other. Soulmate, forgiveness. So what they're going through right now is that he obviously realizes that she is indeed his soulmate, not anyone else, not the karmic. And you know, his third eye is being shown over here. And again, this is a card for root chakra. So what the reason why he left her was because of weak foundation, which means that he probably wasn't earning that much money, or he was just like in those energies where he, you know, could not generate anything. When I look at these cards, one thing I am clear about is that he made her achieve a strong foundation. She did not have a strong foundation. And what he did, because of the betrayal, because of the separation, because of whatever happened, and obviously both the masculines are in deep regret right now, because that's the main message. So what happened in their case was that he did not provide her, he was not a good provider, okay, and because of this she made a very strong foundation within herself. So he pushed her to work on her root chakra, because maybe the reason why the relationship did not work out was because finances, money, and, you know, like people involved in money matters, a lot of people involved in it. It really hurt her, it really affected her for a long time. But as I said, that, you know, he figured out that, you know, and she is going through this phase right now, and this is such a beautiful phase. We don't forgive other people, we always forgive ourselves, because we judge them, and we only judge them because, you know, we are judging ourselves. So say for example, he was not a good provider, he was very bad with money, and she felt that this could be the end of their relationship, or this could be the reason why the relationship will not work out. Clearly, I think that she has forgiven him, and because of this forgiveness, he is now regretting, because he is obviously the mirror, and he feels very strongly that she was actually the one for him. Maybe he will connect with her and he will apologize to her in the near future, because he would really want to, he really wants to, and he feels very, very sorry that he could not understand her at that point in time, because He was so privileged and so pampered, and he was like literally grown up child who was being taken care of, and all she wanted from him was to man up and to take care of her as a family. So she was wanting to build up a family with this person, and you can't build up a family until and unless your base is not strong. But this is the thing, it is very much possible that her own foundation was not strong, or she came from a family where money was very important, like without money you can't be happy, or constantly the talks about poverty, the talks about being poor, or even if they were not poor, they would always look at other people who have money and compare their lives. So very unhappy sort of a programming that was being given to her, and she thought that just because he is not doing something on his own, or maybe right now he's not doing it, so he would never be able to do it. But then it has taken a while, I can sense that, for both of them to come to this conclusion. Now that she has forgiven him, this is how it is matching up. Okay, I don't know if you have come across my channelings on this subject or not, but I am actually quite surprised that I picked up these cards. The reason is that our base chakra is connected to our crown chakra. This is how it works, like this. Sacral is connected to third eye, and the solar plexus is connected to your throat chakra, and when all these connections happen properly, the heart chakra opens up. Okay, so in case of the first scenario, there is no doubt in my mind that this is a perfect union situation over here, because the solar plexus has finally got connected with the throat chakra, which definitely means that the heart chakra is about to open, or it is already opened up. And enlightenment is a stage that is not so easy in the twin flame dynamic. Okay, so anyone who's experiencing it is definitely in union, and they're doing wonderful work. It could be possible that there is some kind of a communication happening, but I think they don't really care about it anymore. They, as in the feminine, the one who's got enlightened, doesn't care that whether he's there with me or not, and she may have stalked on him, or she, I don't know about the gender here. And when every time they stalked this person, they only found out that they were busy working. There's nothing else that they're doing. So it sort of gave them a space, or a frame of mind where they felt a little bit proud also of their masculine, and they felt that my masculine is not with anybody else. Okay, fine, this person wants to work, and I should also work on myself. So if that person is busy with the business or anything else, I should also be busy with my life. And I think that's what both of them pretty much did. Because the romantic relationship did not work out for them, it did not stop them from doing something else and focusing their mind on something else. Yes, they were both hurt. Undoubtedly, I'm not saying that it was very easy. Both of them were hurt. Both of them missed each other badly. And I'm also being given this statement that both of them think about each other at least once in every day. Every single day, they think about each other at least once. Very beautiful. There could be something else going on. Even though both of them have come to a very peaceful place with each other, and there is love, there is regret, there is apology, everything is there. But I think in the second scenario, more work needs to be done. And I'm not saying this because forgiveness has come, because again, this card has come for the feminine. In this case also, the enlightenment card came for the feminine, and here also the forgiveness card came for the feminine. Obviously, they just came up on their own. So this shows that, forgiveness is a very difficult stage to achieve in the twin flame dynamic or in the ascension journey. But anybody who figures this part out, forgiveness out, they obviously understand inner work much better, because they feel such a big change. Even when we work with the narcissistic abuse cases, where a hardcore parental abuse has gone by, maternal, paternal, both, or even one of them, there also forgiveness is very, very important, because if you are not going to forgive the person who hurt you so much, who betrayed your trust, you cannot move on. And if you cannot move on, you cannot connect with the people who love you, the people who genuinely love you, because they did not go away from you because they wanted to. They went away from you because there were other people involved in this whole scenario, and those other people were also helping them in a way, because if those people would not have been around, they would not have done such deep inner work, and without deep inner work you cannot experience the twin flame journey in totality. So on this note, I'm going to close this session. Thank you so much for being here with me. It was a really interesting session, and truly I enjoyed picking up these cards, and I enjoyed doing this channeling session, a live channeling for you all. I'll see you soon in another one. One love and peace out.